I already told you guys about the spotlight and how we was gonna run this, right? Y'all remember? Told you guys what we was gonna do is we're gonna come on here for like on let's say for instance when it's one day a week, maybe. This way we get a little more better conversation. I'm always running clips. I'm always back and forth about the content and letting the videos play. We never really get a chance to kick it, you know? So I said, you know what, let me make a little more intimate setting where we could actually call it the spotlight, where we could focus directly on, Bugatti or whatever like that, whatever you guys want to know about me, want to know about the show, want to know about, any of the content, whatever the case may be, whatever it is, this is your chance, your opportunity to basically do that. So I was gonna play some music while I did it, but iTunes is acting crazy or whatever like that. As you guys see, I'm more comfortable right now. I'm relaxed. I'm in my street attire, so I don't have to worry about a suit right now. So let me see if we get some people come up in the building. I don't really see nobody in here yet, so I don't have to worry about doing too much entertainment. You know, I don't got to worry about entertaining right now because of the fact that ain't nobody here to entertain. So I'm gonna wait for y'all to get up in the building. We're gonna see who up in here, see if we can get some tunes cracking, and then we're gonna go from there. But yeah, like I said, I figure we, get a little bit more intimate setting. Y'all can ask me questions or whatever like that, whatever y'all want to know. I know I never come on here outside of the times when we're doing the bottom line. Never get a chance to kick it with y'all. So I said, you know what? Like, let me go ahead and make a little opportunity for us to kick it with each other. So any questions, whatever you guys want to know, Q&A. Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about as far as the clips that we play in the daytime? I also want to know, what you guys want to see on the early show. So I want to know like stuff like that. So I figured it'd be a great chance for me to cheat and open up the forum at 6 o'clock in the evening after everybody get off work, because I know we got a lot of working people here. I wanted to know what you guys want to see more of, less of, things like that. So I figured, Leah, let's do that. And then maybe we run on some topics, talk about a few things or whatever. We're going to learn as we go. Same way we did the show in the daytime. But yeah, I really thought that it would be a good idea to find out what you guys want to see more of in the daytime as far as in the clips. This way I'm kind of cheating right now. I'm cheating. Yeah, I'm cheating. Y'all can call it what it is. I'm cheating because I want to know what y'all want to see. Because we do a lot of politics in the beginning. We also do a lot of stuff that has to do with immigration. Y'all already know that. But, sometimes we veer off and we play content where people don't really get a platform. Y'all know we do that a lot. So I want to know what you guys want to see. I told you guys we were going to do this. So what we got? We got Sharia talk about the trials that's going on. You're talking about P. Diddy? Okay, what else? Praying for you and the warrior, whoever that is. Okay. Sitting in ER lobby, my brown eye is gaping. Pray for me. 24 minutes awake. Okay, God bless you. Hope you be all right, the warrior. MHT Cameron said Diddy for president. New York City says Mark Dorfman. Mark, you want to hear more about Mark? We want to hear more about New York? Lisa's in the building. See, Mark is actually a person that's here in the daytime, so I'll pay attention to him. It's a lot of people playing right now, talking about they doing other stuff or whatever. But yeah, I'm very interested to know what y'all wanted. I'm cheating right now. That's right. I'm cheating coming to y'all like, let me see if they'll tell me what they want to see more of. So I heard one person said trials. There was another person said P. Diddy. That's like the same thing. I tried to go down there, but it's raining. I ain't trying to get caught up in all of that rain. So yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But one day when it's a little better, we're gonna catch it. We got like two more months of that. So well, not even months, but maybe like a couple more weeks before we could, really get into that. What's good? Who that? Is that Batty? What's up, Batty? I'm over here doing this spotlight that we said we was gonna do. I said I was gonna do it yesterday. Yes, I know I said I was gonna do it yesterday, but I got busy with something else. So I said, you know what? We're gonna do the spotlight today. And the spotlight is me being a little more intimate. Look at this. I don't got the suit on. I'm chilling. I'm vibing right now. So I'm like, all right, we could kick it right now. We could talk about product that's on the website. We could talk about alcohol, as long as you are 21 and old and we're not going too far with it. We can talk about the show your talent search. But what I really want to know is, how about this? What parts of the show do you like? What's your favorite parts of the daytime show? Let's do stuff like that. What's your favorite part? We done did like at least about 180 episodes. So my thing is like, what do they like? I'm making sure you guys can hear me. I got the mic set up and everything too. So I'm about to come to the comments right now. I want to know I got a lot of questions. I want to know what you guys like. I want to know what you want to see. I want to know, what you want to see more of, because we really try to cover everything here. That's why I always make sure that I ask you guys where you're from. Because if I ask you where you're from and I go research your town, 9 times out of 10, something's going to be relative to what you've already heard or what you don't know. Or if I say a street or an avenue or something like that, it's going to be like, oh my God, I'm from that area. So yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to make it relative to what we're doing. Surveys for money. Yeah, we already doing that. You go look at this. So I always got the surveys over there. Kyle Banks, he got a joke. He says, what a short human. That was a good one. Miles says, do you think NBA needs DEI programs for more white players? Wow, Miles, what are you trying to do? You're trying to make first of all, they've already changed the game when it comes down to the NBA. They've made it much faster. So I don't know if that's going to work. They're trying to make it more entertaining because people, they want things fast now. They don't want things like the way that they used to, like baseball with 9 innings. People get aggravated with games with things like that. So I would probably say no to more of the DEI on the white players. It's probably going to be a no on that one, even though, and I'm not even going to say it because you guys are going to get mad at me when it comes down to sports. I do this all the time. I don't really have time for sports. I have no idea who plays for what team. So I suck when it comes down to sports. So I'm not really the person to ask about that. But what I do notice is they've changed the game of NBA basketball a lot because the way that our receptors, we want stuff fast. We're used to the swipe. We're in the swipe life right now. So you got to have stuff happening real fast in order to be able to entertain people. That's why I'm always up in here doing this, juggling that. I'm always trying to do 2-3 things. I'm probably singing or dancing or doing something funny because I know that I have to be entertaining for people to want to watch me. So yes, I want to know. I'm cheating right now. I want to know more. If you watched the show Mark Dorfman, Batty Lynn, I know you're a vet. What do you want to see more of? What do you like about the show? And I'm gonna go there, but this is the hard part. What don't you like about the show? All right. Oh, I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna just put it out there. What do you want to see more of? What do you like about the show? And what don't you like about the show? All right, y'all. Y'all can say anything, actually. I don't, not just that, but whatever you guys want to talk about. Sheesh, I wasn't expecting this. This is so dope. Miles Freeman says, add subs for being real. Ooh, okay. Add subs for being real? What you mean by that, Miles? Because I'll do something like that. Anything that got to do with being real, I'm for it. And you're not asking for nothing real big. So you saying that people if you guys subscribe, add you for being real? I mean, all y'all got to do is subscribe and y'all down with the click anyway. So please explain that because it sounds like something dope that I probably do. Batty says, I like the up-to-date stories and the news not covered anywhere else. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Batty. You're talking about the stuff when I go find like certain stuff that nobody's seeing. Let me ask you a question. Do you notice the sequence? How I try my best to make it something cool at the end, so where you guys are not like leaving off in a bad feeling. Because I actually care about how you guys feel. I try to be like, yo, I got to find something funny or something to break down all of the negative that I've been showing earlier. That's me just showing you guys that love right there, just so you know. And it's possible to do, but man, sometimes I'll be up hours looking for that. Woo! And don't even ask me how I do the pooling, because I'm not going to tell y'all that, because that's the secret to the show. It is no joke doing the pooling. And because I always have such entertaining things, my timeline is crazy. Because you can imagine, I'm the one that runs our bottom line. So imagine what my timeline is like from everywhere. It's like all types of stuff coming in. My phone's always going off, always got notifications coming up on the screen where I got to cut them off even during the show. Y'all be seeing it, but that's actually good because that means that, like Batty said, we have up-to-date content. Okay, we're going to keep on going. We got Mark Dorfman in the building. I like to hear about foreign affairs with China and Russia. Okay, I try to make sure we really cover with that. Yes, the last story is always a good one. Thank you, Batty. I'm glad you noticed that. Okay, we got Daniel that says, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Lisa says, justice. Dump the Trump says, pleasant. We got Miles Freeman, a real answer. I asked about 100 people that question streamers, and they all avoided the questions. A real answer? I asked about, okay, a real answer. I give you a real answer all the time. I give you guys a real answer all the time. Let's go Pacers. Okay, let's go Pacers, says Daniel. John, we want to see more of the show in general. Like more of the show? What you mean more of the show? What do you mean you want to see more of the show in general? The show go for about an hour and a half. Y'all want to see it for 2 hours? I'll be up in here like, wait a minute. Y'all got to let me go to the bathroom. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. You mean to tell me y'all going to wait for stuff like that? How about I do a 24-hour broadcast? That means y'all going to have to be waiting for me to find clips and everything because there's no way for my computer to be able to hold that many clips. But we can do stuff like this all the time. All right, and I'm a little bit tired. I got to be honest with you guys because I don't get that much rest because I do the pooling all of the time. So you might look at me and be like, yo, what's going on with Bugatti? I'm a little tired. We want to see more of the show in general. Okay, John says, sheesh, I wasn't expecting this. This is so dope. Thank you so much for saying that. You said that I already read that, but I actually like that. I like the fact that you said that. Yes, you're the first person to give me a real answer. Thank you so much. Let's go, Pacers. Lisa, the nation's capital. Okay, surveys for money. We got Kyle that says, what a short human. Miles says, do you think NBA? Okay, well, I'm going to read some more of you guys' comments here. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Chase says, we can disagree, bro. You don't have to spam his stream. Big Papa says, you're an ape. Is this your hubby? So dope. Okay, thank you so much, you guys. I see what you guys. Oh, so we got to get somebody out of here. Somebody want to spam the stream? I don't really care, but as long as you ain't saying that crazy word or nothing like that. Oh, yeah. Yo, bend over. I remember you. What's up, bend over? Bend over. What happened? Bend over and changed this stuff and came back again. You gonna chill this time? Because you can actually stay if you want to, because I didn't like the way that you left last time. You can stay if you want, but if you want to be nasty like you was last time, we're gonna just get you up out of here. Bend over was not planned, and the name is funny as hell. I told him to stand up. It was hilarious that day we got him up out of here, y'all. Y'all probably remember it, but bend over. You know, I don't really hold no malice or no hard hate in my heart over here. It's a show. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna hold it personal. If you want to stay, you can stay. What you got to say? I'll stay and slap Lisa. So just stay and stop being so mean. That's what I'm saying, bro. A lot of times you can just come together, you know what I'm saying, piece it up and we all good. Because it's better when you're here. Even if you, so how about this? Just say the craziest things that you want to say, as long as you're not saying nothing disrespectful. You can be that dude. You can be the Benny Hill of the show. And I have no problem with that. Because I actually want you to stay. All right, cool. I'll stay, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Ben is going to stay. And your name is funny as hell. Every time I hear about it, every time I hear your name, it reminds me of Bart Simpson. Come on, bro. Like, stay on the show. Chill out. Don't be wilding out. You mad cool. Chill out. All right. Lisa says, I fight back. Ooh. That's why it's dope over here, y'all. I love opening up the stream for people like y'all so y'all can get up in here. Because you know what I noticed? Let me just get some things off that I noticed about y'all. Y'all ready? Okay, cool. It's my turn now. Because y'all be going crazy. Y'all be going nuts, right? Some of y'all, when y'all be spamming and y'all say some of the craziest stuff, I be having to ignore it, but y'all be really going in. And y'all cheat? Ooh, boy. Is y'all cheat? Oh, my God. Man, listen. Y'all tight as a roach's ass. Tight as a roach's ass. Y'all some cheap people. Ooh, my God. But I don't be saying nothing about it. But my friends be like, yo, fam, you be doing your thing up there. You be having suits on. They don't even give you $1. Like, what's up with these people? Why they so cheap? I be like, yo, maybe it's working class people, but deep inside, I be like, yo, they all cheap, ain't they? Be up here busting my ass going to get them suits and everything. But you know what? It's okay because let me tell you, I don't even got no problem with telling y'all the truth because that's how I am. Let me tell you why I don't really mind. I look at it like if we get more people over here, I'll make some more money off the situation. And I'm looking at it like, yo, maybe they think I got some money because of all these damn screens and stuff. Man, this is an old ass laptop, and that's an old ass TV right there. I just happen to be good at hooking stuff up. I did all of this stuff myself. And if you spin the room, you're really gonna bug out like, wait a minute, it's crazy up in there. So, but no, we make do with what we have. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm a rapper, so we do actually get royalties over here. So people can't say that, you're a rapper, but I bet you don't get a check. Yeah, we get a little bit of royalties from certain songs, got some collaborations and stuff like that, some productions, and I've already written 9 books. You guys interested in knowing about the books? That's something that we can talk about. But let's get back to y'all being cheap. Cause oh my God, y'all some cheap motherfuckers. Boy. Let me see. Let me see what y'all saying over here. Big Papa. Oh, what's that? A monkey? Oh, come on. Bend over says Lisa fought it back. Okay. Lisa says, yo, mama. Bend over says, I'm racist. Wait a minute. Bend over says, I'm racist. But I like this black nigga. Yo, stop playing with me, man. Slim Shady says, I like how your cousin met with Dr. Dre. Who's my cousin? Slim Shady says, like how your cousin met with Dr. Dre. Who are you talking about? Who's my cousin? Daniel says, I'm an old nurse myself, 16th year as ER nurse. You know what? You can keep your money. I don't want your money, Daniel. Your money ain't no good over here. You just keep on doing what you're doing, and we're going to send you a blessing right now. God bless you for all of the fantastic things that you do, because my life was saved by nurses like you. I'm going to show you guys something right now, and y'all better not think it's porn. See that right there? Stabbed with a steak knife, right? I was cut with a blade right there. Pretty bad right there. That's why I got a thing for nurses. Then I was stabbed in my back, on top of my back with a steak knife, and the blade was actually stuck in my back. They had to operate on me upside down and open up the cut in order for the blade to go out with the gravity so that it wouldn't cut my spinal cord. So they had to operate on me upside down so that the knife would come out this way, and it wouldn't get bigger as it went in. The knife blade was an eighth of an inch away from my spinal cord when I got stabbed right here. So I have a real soft heart for nurses, and y'all took care of my mother very well when she was in the hospital. So nurses getting any problems, I feel sorry for the nigga. If y'all got a problem with a nurse, let me at them. I'll splat them. Love nurses and people like you, doctors and stuff, anesthesiologists, just a nice person overall. I mean, I might seem like whatever type of person that's like generalized or whatever, but no. Even I look at myself and I be like, yo, you ain't nothing like what you look like in the mirror. You're a pretty cool dude. All right, y'all. So I want to see what else you guys are interested in. Ask me some questions or whatever like that. We can go in. What we got over here? We got all good. See your special. Scott says, Scott Gordon says he jumped right out and changed the subject real quick. About what? See your special. Let me see, Scott. Did you have a question there? Because when people do that, I like to call you out. Yep, LOL. So we're gonna go all the way back to Scott, because he don't know me. COVID rich. You COVID rich, LOL. So we still looking for your question, Scott. We're gonna ignore everybody else and we're gonna call him out. See, you don't know who I am, and I'm the one. I'm the one. I call myself out, Scott, so there's no way you're gonna be able to call me out. I see absolutely nothing that you have to say but something about some COVID nonsense. So if you got a question, how about we hold the line for Scott right now, because he think he's special. No, Scott, go ahead. We waiting for you. We waiting for you, Scott. You said I wasn't responding or whatever, so now everybody in the chat, we waiting for Scott to give his question right now, because he acting like I'm a liar or I got a problem answering the question. Yeah, and we waiting. What you got, Scott? Was replying. No. You had a question. No, then you try to call somebody out. You see what I'm saying? Don't call the wrong nigga out, bro, because I'm the one. Real talk. And I'll get you out of here. because my attitude changes like that sometimes. Because I don't like fake people. We don't do that over here. Don't try to call me what you might be. Bugatti real talk. So if you got any questions, that's why I made this platform. So if anybody had any questions, why the hell you think I'm here at 6 o'clock at night when I normally do a show that got to start soon and I'm supposed to be pooling right now? See, it's people like that that really, really grind my gears, man. Really do. Now what you got to say? Okay, you COVID rich. Now, what does that mean? Let's ask that question. What does okay, you COVID rich mean? I don't understand what that means. He's special ed, says Lisa. Sunset said hi. Really? What is COVID? Exactly. What the fuck is COVID rich? Hey, bro, how are you? What's up, Ismail? I like to know what it means too. Exactly. Stop hating. How about we get him up out of here since he want to be stupid? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? How about we just get him up out of here? Because he playing games too much. It might be a bot. You know what? I think he's a bot. Let's get him out of here. Let's go ahead and get him out of here. You want to have a conversation? You come to my email, homie, because I don't feel like playing with you. Bam! Out of here. Even at nighttime. Don't play with me. Now, look at that. Now, I was feeling. I ain't even gonna lie. He brought my attitude down. So you know what I got to do? I'm gonna show y'all. I actually use the cheat myself. I'm gonna show y'all. Because how could you stay mad when your face is smiling? You know, think about it. I'm really mad, but I'm like, you know what? Just smile so you can forget about it. Because you should not ever let anybody, give you that sort of energy or make you feel that sort of way. You should be able to woosah. So I showed you guys how to do it in perfect timing. Now I'm in the comments. We got Bend Over says, I like you, man. Don't ban me. Fuck it, ban me. I'll be rude anyway. All you gonna do is get another account. Bend Over. You just like action. You're a fun troll. I learned that trolling was fun too. You know what? I realized that trolling is fun. I saw 50 cents. I said, you know what? Just to get a rise out of people sometimes, it is fun. Because I got this one comment that I put on this one post that I don't want you guys to know about because I was being a major asshole troll over there. But every time I see one response come back from it, I be dying laughing because they be like, you son of a bitch, how dare you say that? At first I was like, oh, that's messed up. But after a while, it's kind of fun to troll. It makes you laugh. It does. It's kind of funny. So yeah. But back to what we came here for. Because it's not about me right now. It's about you guys. We're talking about the spotlight. This is the bottom line, our bottom line spotlight. And what we're doing right here is we want to know what you like about the show, what you don't like about the show, and what you want to see more of. And I got a question. How come y'all don't be tipping in the super chat? Because if 10 people put together $3, that's a little dirty 30 right there. You know what I'm saying? What y'all got to say? Ben Dover says, I subscribe, brother. Thank you, bro. Ben Dover says, and gave you a like. That's what I'm saying. I'd rather it be like that for us. Ismail, I just really want to make sure that y'all getting what y'all. Life is a troll, LOL. Ben Dover says, I like this black. Yo, go ahead, man. Stop with that. Stop with that. Stop with that. I don't like that right there. You got to chill out. Miles says, the term COVID rich on Reddit generally refers to the perception that wealthy individuals and corporations have benefited disappropriately from the COVID-19 pandemic and it's associated with economics. Okay, I get what you're saying. So what he's basically trying to say is, I probably did a damn PPP scam, huh? I wish I did. How about that? But then again, I don't wish I did. Because all of those people over there like this right now, are they coming? And they still knocking on people's doors about them PPP loan fraud scams, depending on how much you got. I know that they got like less people right now and they're worrying about the IRS and taxes and all of that stuff. But I'm sure that they still investigating certain people because even one of my videos that y'all don't see, I mean, y'all be living like crazy. Y'all definitely come check me out for the live. I appreciate that. But your boy got a lot of videos. I got a rap videos. I got a lot of other videos over there that you guys can go check out too. You don't just got to sit. You don't got to check out the lives only. There's other stuff going on over there. So in one of my lives, I actually was talking about the PPP loan fraud and how many people were getting arrested. Because now there's a list that you can actually go look up on the government website to see whose name is on there. You know, some people have been getting forgiveness and some people haven't. But if your name is on that list, oh my God, I saw a whole bunch of TikToks and Instagrams where people was like, what was they like? They was like, they just sent me a letter. They saying I got to go down and report. Ooh, imagine that. You done spent up all that money. You ain't got nothing to show for it. And now they calling you up talking about, hey, we need you to come on down here and show face for that money that we gave you. But I don't have no sorry for them because guess what? When they was out here on dirt bikes, I done seen people on Polarises in New York. They out here pushing. I'm over here with the straight and narrow, you know, going to work, busting my butt and everything like that. And they out here, vroom, vroom, yo, what's up? Yo, Bugatti, yo. I'm like, and then my boy like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what y'all doing? Yo, we got this PPT thing going, blah, blah, blah. I could hook you up. As soon as I heard them 5 words, didn't sound right. Anytime somebody tell you, I can hook you up, 9 times out of 10, it's not a hookup. And look what's happening. You got so many people, y'all already know how I go. Watch your head. Up in the car like this. And it's so sad because we're starting to see like baby, you know, girls, ladies with kids. And they're like, I got 3 kids. I saw this one video. Now we could do some videos like that now. I got this one video I saw where this girl was like, what she said? She's like, I got 3 kids. How you gonna lock me up? He was like, hey, ain't nobody tell you to do that PPP loan fraud. I hope you got somebody to take care of them while you're in jail. And that's federal charges that you're getting too. And depending on how much money you took, some people took 500,000, 20, 50,000. You can't pay that money back. You know how much jail time you're getting for that? And that's fed. That's club fed. You do 90% of your time when you do fed time. Can't do no more government jobs and nothing like that. All right, you guys, what y'all got for me in these comments over here? Bend Over says, don't put up resistance, Lisa. What it do, y'all says, what up? Wait a minute. What y'all over there doing? You and Bend Over. Stop bothering Lisa, man. John says, yeah, he did old slang sign where it looked like he was able to get a part of Times Square cleared out of the video. Oh, I did Old Lang Syne. What are you talking about? John says, yeah, he did Old Lang Syne where it looked like he was able to get a part of Times Square cleared out. Yeah, I definitely did. The video is fire too. Lisa says, take a hike, Bend Over. Bend Over says, raw as a steak fresh out of the butcher, Lisa. Oh my God. Sunset says, Jesus. Bend Over, no PPP for Lisa. Why are you beating up on Lisa? CB says, I got a PPP loan, but I really have a business and used it for business purposes. Yeah, well, you lucky, CB, because a lot of people going to jail right now with them damn PPP loans. I ain't take one. I know somebody that did, though. I can't believe he just moving around like everything is all good. He don't even care. He ain't saying nothing about it. I'm like, man, listen. You know, how about this? You know what's crazy? I heard about a couple of people doing some real slick stuff, too. I heard about this girl that doesn't like this other girl so much. And, you know, she found out that she got a PPP loan and she reported her. Ain't that messed up? And then this other girl, she used somebody else's information and her husband. And she found out about it. Said, you better call me within 24 hours. She got locked up too. You know, there's people getting like real jail time for this PPP stuff. But that's enough about PPP loan fraud. We over here talking about the bottom line, the spotlight, and what you guys want more content, want less of. And how about the suits? You know what I'm saying? What about the suit? You got anything to say about the suits? Because I know y'all be having jokes all the time. Matter of fact, don't say nothing about the suits. Don't worry about that because I get enough of that during the daytime. Don't beat up on me. If it ain't about the suits, it's about something else. So let's talk about the show. All right. So how about this? Let's see. How about, I just thought about something because I always wanted to know, like what we're doing right here. How many people we got up in here? We got about 35 people in the building. Do you guys actually think I could do a show like this in the daytime with no video or just talking about topics? Because I want to get paid from some of this content. Because, you know, we don't really get money over here because we play the clips. Secret bombshell on you guys. Boom. Yeah, we don't get a lot of money over here because we play other people's clips. I'm like, yo, we're getting all these views. Where the money at? But then I said to myself, you know what? They're letting us get by using those clips. Let's just keep it up with what we're doing, and we're going to go off the power of numbers because we have a really good dedicated audience. And since we do have a good dedicated audience, I look at it as we can take our audience anywhere that we want to go. And then when we go somewhere else, we can get the benefits of what we're supposed to get. But let me do my work. Let me get, let me earn my keep. I like to earn my likes and stuff. I don't like to just, you know, I don't like to get anything for free. I'm that dude. I like to bang the nail to see the results of the fruits of my labor. I like to plant the seed, to put the water on the dirt, to see the seed come out and to come to fruition. I'm that guy. I'm not the guy that says, yo, I can do this and I can do that. And then meanwhile, somebody else is doing it. Or 9 times out of 10, a lot of other people are. So yeah, want to know what you guys want from the show as well. How many of you guys here are over 21? Do you drink at all? Because I know I'm not supposed to bring this up, but they talk about it on Drink Champs all the time. Do you guys drink? Because if you do, there's a fantastic new drink that's on the market, and it's called Big Drip Hard Punch. It's purple punch. It's 14% alcohol. You only need 1 can, and it's only $3.99 because I know it's hard out here for a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Because how I do every day. I try to make products and certain things that people can afford. If you guys are interested in going on over to the website, you guys ready? You got the whole frame there? You can go ahead and scan that QR code. It's crazy if I could see. All right. You can scan the QR code and go right over to the website. That's the Big Drip website. And we got new merch, as you guys can see. This is our EST sweatshirt. This means established in 2023. And of course, I got to look out for my screen printer, so I told him to put his logo right there. Try to show some love. And then we banged them with the drip right there. You know what I'm saying? We got the drip ball right there. That's the drip. And then over here, this is my signature. That's my logo right there. And it's actually a patch. So you're not going to get this when you buy this sweatshirt. This is my personal patch. So I always put this on every one of my sweatshirts, kind of like Laverne and Shirley. Yeah, y'all don't know nothing about that because y'all don't know nothing about Laverne and Shirley. So yeah. So, all right, yeah, questions, comments, whatever you guys got to say. I'm in the comments, want to know what you guys got going on for me over here. What y'all got? Okay, Bendover says Lisa is all okay. Leave her alone. Miles says I miss Black Medallion Tequila. I would love to see you do some live interviews. Me too. I've been trying to get that done. I'm drinking now with Lisa. You funny, man. I actually tried to get a couple of interviews, but who would you want me to interview? How about that? Who would you want me to interview? And how about this? Y'all got the power to do that. Again, y'all have no idea. It's like 31,000 subscribers over here. You know, if y'all start emailing people, they're gonna be like, yo, who's this Bugatti guy? So if y'all really want that to happen, I work for y'all. Hey, we want to let Bugatti get at you. And you know what? Y'all tell me the questions and let me at them. I'll splat them. Like Scrappy do. Let me at them. I'll splat them. Yeah, whoever y'all want me to interview, no doubt, I love to do it. And yeah, we're going to ask the real questions too over here. We don't play no games. We're going to ask the bottom line, raw deal, the bottom line. We want to know what's up because we got people to report to all over the world, and y'all don't play when it comes down to y'all questions. And most of the time, I know what y'all going to ask about. Yeah, especially if it's some politicians. What's going on with the money and why y'all not acting right? Who would y'all want me to interview? That'd be a good question. Who would you want me to interview? Interview P. Diddy from jail. I saw you with Gene Deal, Marielle. I would love to see you do some live interviews. You want me to interview Gene? You want me to interview? Just easy. I can do that tomorrow. He's in St. Louis right now, but he come back. I'm not going to tell you when he come back. Matter of fact, we got something called Wanted, Dead or Alive. It's going to be a live show that we gonna do, and it's going to be myself and Gene Deal. Y'all heard it right here. Y'all first to hear it. It's called Wanted, Dead or Alive. That's his bourbon that we actually created for him. Yes, you guys, we created Gene Deal his own bourbon. It's called Wanted, Dead or Alive. I'm surprised you guys don't ask me about the stuff over there because it's right there and it's there every day. So this is Gene Deal's bourbon. It's called Wanted Dead or Alive. It's, what is it? Whew, god damn, this shit is strong. 740 ml and it's 45% alcohol. Woo, that's strong right there. So this is some bourbon right here. It's a 4.5-year-old, and this is going to be the one that Gene Deal is going to be pushing. And bang, there you go. Y'all guys see it. Go over to his page, and you guys will definitely see the same thing. That's Gene right there. I'm something like his manager right now. So if y'all want to do interviews with Gene, y'all want to holler at him, y'all want him to rock y'all clothes, all of that, whatever y'all want to do. Sometimes the fact that you're really close to people, you never think about doing the other stuff though. So the fact that you said interview him, that might be a good idea. That's why I rock with y'all. Y'all give me some of the dopest ideas. And the funny thing about it is a lot of stuff that we have available to us is right under our noses. This is something else that I think that you guys might be interested in. Notice how I'm wearing black jeans with white Air Force Ones and I'm not worried about them getting any stains on them. That's because I'm wearing, bang, the sneaker saver. If you iron this on the bottom of your denim jeans, no such thing as denim transfer anymore. You won't mess up those Air Force Ones anymore. All you got to do, take it out this thing right here, take it out, and you iron this on your jeans, on the jeans, on the bottom, by the bottom leg. Iron this right around, boop, it goes all the way around, cut off the excess, and now your jeans are no longer touching the sneaker. So it can't put dye all over your laces and all over your sneakers. So now when you take your Air Force Ones and your sneakers off, there's no blue all around the top of your sneakers. And you can wear them with your shorts now. Like when you go to Miami and you're like, man, I might have to buy 2 pairs of sneakers, or if I wear these jeans with these sneakers, they're gonna get messed up. So now I can't wear them with my short sets or whatever. Or you want to wear your Air Force Ones with your shorts, but you can't if they got all that blue dye on the top of them. So yes, the sneakersaver.com, the sneakersaver.com. It is a dye blocker. Do not worry about that price up there because you guys are special and y'all are on my show. So go on over to the website, y'all see it, sneakersavers.com. We're going to work out a deal for you guys because, yeah, this is something that I invented, have the trademark, and I'm the one that actually came up with it. I used to put masking tape inside of my denim jeans because I kept on messing up my Air Force Ones. After a while, I said, you know what? Let's trademark it. So we have a patent, and it's patented, trademark. I actually created this. It's called the Sneaker Saver. You guys need to go ahead and grab it and stop messing up your damn expensive sneakers. How you gonna spend $300, $400 on a pair of sneakers and they get all messed up around the top? Air Force Ones, not only that, but Timberlands too, because it's a waterproof thing. So even if the jeans get wet, the blue dye won't go through and mess up your sneakers. Okay, guys, what y'all got to say? And I'm waiting for the person to call me a grifter because I'm gonna call you a cheat. John says, whoa, I'm definitely a bourbon and cigars guy. Evan says, Evan Gross says, what music videos are you in with your motorcycle? That would be this. That would be Rick Ross, Jasmine Sullivan, and 21 Savage. Oh, you guys are about to see part of the lineup for tomorrow. I'm not supposed to let you guys see that, but okay. Yeah, because I'm pooling right now, but I want you guys to, I don't mind you seeing certain things. So look up Outlaws, Outlawz. Outlawz. That's Jasmine Sullivan, Rick Ross, and 21 Savage. I personally think I should have had a verse on there, but it's all good. It's all good. I ain't want to show Rick Ross up, you know what I'm saying? So I just said, I'm just going to chill. I'm just messing with y'all. That is not the truth. So yes, this video right here is called Outlaws. And it's the scene basically with the B, but the B is down right now, man. I don't even want to talk about the B because, that's my boy right there. And the fact that he down got me kind of peed off. It's going to cost me about 2 racks to get him back on the streets, but I ain't worried about it. We're going to get it done. And personally, I'm focused on this right now more than riding a motorcycle. I'd rather do this, and I'm not trying to get hurt being out there. So, yeah. So I'm up in this Rick Ross video right here, and you guys will see me coming up right here with my motorcycle right about now. Just a little quick scene right there with the B. Like I said, I don't even really want to see him right now because, oh, I just hate to see him. He's down right now. He's over in the parking lot right now. I'm going to get him up out of there, though. That's my boy. I got like a ton of videos, though. I got that. I got Pressure bust pipes. Sometimes she blows steam. Do anything to get her, she gotta be on your team. Make sure your money green, cause shorty want a bag. See, many men have sinned to pretended to fake and cab, but mommy's on a job. Don't even try to stress her. She only fuck with winners, contenders, apply the pressure. No more enough unless it left a mill up on the dresser, not a thought investor. But if you got it and ain't spending, get offended, it's the pressure. Pressure, we got Paranoid. Got a lot of songs, man. And a lot of my songs are like themes. I like to express myself. I like to talk about certain, like paranoid is something that people go through, schizophrenia, so I did that one. And then I got a big song with Hell Rel. Got a whole mixtape with Hell Rel. It's called Bitcoin. That mixtape is fire. Y'all need to check that out. Bitcoin, myself and Hell Rel. Woo! That one is fire. I produced the whole joint. That one is fire. I got a single with myself, Boogottinyc, Mr. Folgers, and Project Pat. It's called "Bitch Get Up Off Me." I work with 3-6 Mafia a lot. You guys probably saw the video of me over at the concert with 3-6. DJ Paul is one of my personal friends. Mad cool person. I know Fab. I know a lot of artists because of academics. I started academics. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of stuff you guys don't know about me. So that's something that I actually need to get interviewed about. So I was thinking about maybe one day I'll interview Gene, and on the other side of it, I'll have him interview me. Would you guys be interested in seeing that? Where I interview Gene Deal and then Gene Deal interviews me. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. I know things that I can bring out of Gene that other people are not going to ask. Because I used to manage Black Rob. So I would go in depth about that, about how P. Diddy's mom owns Black Rob's publishing. Yeah, his mother. Yeah, and how his kids own other people's publishing, which is why now he gave it back. So look at it like this. It was all prepped because someone came to him and said, let's think about in a whole year, you might get locked up. Do you want to have these cases against you only, or do you want to have these cases plus all of the backlash from all of these rappers and singers saying, and he still got my publishing, and he still won't give us our publishing back? And they have a larger voice to further bury you. So I'm thinking that Smart Legal told him, man, get them people back they publishing, because you got enough that you're dealing with right now. And it ain't worth nothing anyway, because you already wrung the rag out and they got every single drop out of it of what you could have got anyway. Yeah. I've only met P. Diddy one time personally. It was outside of 34th Street Hammerstein Ballroom. I think Hot 97 was doing a concert, and it was called Hip Hop Has Heart. And it was like where Academics, the company we started, Academic Clothing Company, we were sponsoring it, and P. Diddy was like in the back of the venue, and I was giving somebody a business card, and somebody just walked through me and this person and just took my business card and kept walking. And then they turned around and looked at me and looked at the card and was like, oh, so you're the one that make Academics hot. And that person was P. Diddy. I was like, oh shit. But at that time he was Puffy. That's what his name was. That's the only time I ever interacted with him one-on-one. Like, that's about it. And I'm glad. How about that? But one of my other artists, Icarus, that used to be down with Redman and Gilla House, and he got that mean song with Scarface, Ick is the man, but I've never been to Japan. I got the Japanese girl with a dick in his hand. This is the plan. I'm about to get in the van. Yeah, so Icarus, so he was about to sign to Diddy one time, but that was a long story. But yeah, myself, that's the only time I ever interacted with him. And I know the Sean John chapter because I was in clothing. So yeah, that's a lot about me right there. You guys, you probably can get to know more about me and stuff like that. I was planning on going on for a half hour today. I can be long-winded, so it's 44, 45 minutes. I think that's enough. We're gonna do this a lot. I'm gonna make sure that I try to get back to you guys' comments as well, not just running my mouth and saying stuff that probably is not interesting. But yeah, let me see. Marielle says, talk about your experiences, things that you have done together. Okay, I'll do that. It's still me, says Bugatti. Much love always. We sipping on that drip drip, that big drip. I need y'all to do me a favor. Let's play. Okay, I need y'all to do me a favor. I'm not even gonna hold you. Diddy for president. Take the game he left behind. Y'all be saying some smart stuff, and y'all, if y'all say the whole thing, I might be with it. Yeah, I would watch those interviews. Whoever said take the game that he left behind. What do y'all mean by that? Because if you're not joking, there might be something smart. I take a lot of input from you guys because believe it or not, you're smart. And I ain't just trying to stroke you. No homo, no Diddy, all right? No Diddy. What I need you guys to do, and I'm telling y'all this straight up and down, I need y'all to go to the liquor store and ask for this. And don't even expect it to be there. I want y'all to really hold me down. I ain't gonna ask for no bread. Go in there and be like, yo, do you guys have Big Drip Hard Punch? You guys have Big Drip Hard Punch? And if they don't, just bounce. Oh, y'all ain't got no big, I ain't messing with y'all. That's all I need y'all to do. And if y'all want to buy something else, go to another liquor store. Don't stay there and buy nothing else because they're going to feel like they satisfied you if you just don't get it. So I need you guys to go in the liquor store and ask for this. How you think I'm going to be giving people $250 for the show your talent thing by selling some of it? How you think I'm going to be able to give somebody $1,000 by selling it? But I need to sell it. And what I'm gonna do is this. I guarantee you this. If you don't like it, I'll buy it back from you. I'm guaranteeing you. Y'all gonna be like, yo, Bugatti was talking mad shit about that big drip, but the shit is actually good. I'm really trying to put y'all on, real talk. I'm out here wearing sweatshirts. I got QR codes on my back. QR code is also on the can as well. You can't buy it off the website yet. You can buy it off of our third-party website. But I didn't want to put it on my website because it's illegal. Because if I have that merch account going through YouTube, I don't want to make a mistake and have you guys all of a sudden having a 4-pack come across the bottom of the merch. And the next thing you know, I'm getting struck by Google for selling alcohol on YouTube because I don't want to get in any trouble for that. So that's one thing I'm being very careful about. Yes, I would love the business. That's why you don't see me opening the can and cracking it and all of that, because I don't know those guidelines. But as far as telling y'all to go in the store and ask for it, that's not too bad. So yeah, this is a 4-pack of Big Drip right here. And it's empty. Why? Because it's delicious. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up and down. It is delicious. I'm talking about, it's like grape, a little bit of hint of raspberry with a little bit of lemon to level it out, right? And then the all natural grain spirits, which is the drink, which is the alcohol, but it's 14%. 14% alcohol. So you only need 1 can. Don't be acting up trying to do too much because the can says drink responsibly. I'm telling y'all to drink responsibly. You got to be 21 or older before you drink this drink. It is not no 4 Loko that's going to be, oh my God, hard to take down. No. I'm talking about well balanced. I processed this 8 times. We put it through filtration, and then we put in the carbonation with the bubbles. And then I told them, I'm like, yo, and I hope people don't take this personal, but a lot of my folk don't like carbonation. We don't like that hard stuff with all the seltzer and stuff in it. We don't like that. So let's take all that out. So I took it all out. Ain't no hard bubbles or nothing up in here. This is a punch. So it's light as a punch. So when you taste it, I can't even explain it. It's just that good. And I'm just so proud to be the one that's pushing it and to get it out there. And like I said, it's only $3.99 per can. You're looking at a $16 value right here, and it's 12 ounces. And you ain't getting it no cheaper than that, because you know what I did? I made sure that the product and the profit was in the product. I bust my butt to make sure that it was a quality, good tasting drink, because I hate getting lied to. 9 times out of 10, when you got a celebrity that's pushing something, it's always nasty once you taste it. And then it's like, I ain't buying that no more. So what the hell am I doing all of that for? No. Big Drip, hard punch. You guys asked for that by name. Y'all see the wave on there. And basically, I'm gonna tell you another secret. I'm gonna tell you a secret right now. Vincent Viola, he's the one that created, an Italian person. He created the actual scissor that Jim Jones and Cameron used to run around with when they did the Sipping on Some Scissor remix. You guys remember that? It was even Kanye said, in the end of time, I'm sipping on that scissor, and he had the bottle, right? The Alizé version, right? This is that same flavor inside of a can because RTDs are the highest selling thing right now on the market. What is an RTD? It's a ready to drink. It's not a base. A base drink is your cognac, your bourbons, your vodkas, your solid bottom drinks, right? A RTD is already mixed, ready to drink. And that's why they call it an RTD. You just learned something about alcohol. So go to the liquor store, ask for this RTD right here. If they don't have it, walk the hell out. Especially if you're in New York, because that's where I'm at. Go in there and be like, yo, y'all got that big drip? Oh, I'm out of here. And then I guarantee you 2 more days, they're gonna be like, yo, Bugatti, can you please get that big drip over here? And then we got more big drip for all of us to have. That's the way you really get it out there. Let me tell you something. It ain't easy for a brother to get alcohol out. That's one thing that I will tell you. You're probably going to be mad at me about this, but Diddy was right about that, and a lot of other brothers and people that are in the industry that are of African American descent have problems when it comes down to pushing their own alcohols. Think about it. How many big name alcohols you got out there that's owned by one of us? And I know we have a lot of white people that we have our fans. I'm not trying to alienate anybody. I'm just trying to be 100 about it. It's a little bit easier for you guys and it's a little harder for us. But that's why I made sure that everybody likes this drink and it's going to be good for everybody. I'm not just trying to give you guys some rot gut. It's been filtered. It's a really good drink. I drink it myself, and I got to get a whole case of it tomorrow because I ran out. So yeah, check it out. Go ask for it by name. Big Drip Hard Punch. You can go to the website. We got a lot of merch over there, and this is the stuff that we push on the website and stuff. Really good quality stuff. We have a deal with H+our, our business partners, the same people that did the merchandising and the branding for Academics, Mecca, Fat Farm. I got long-standing relationships. The majority of people that I work with, I've known them for about 20 years, and I really I have a good name in the industry because I didn't F people over. Before I do something like that, I rather get out the game because my name is more important than anything else. And if you guys know my real name, you really know what I mean. My real name is what I'm about, but my artist name is what I push. And that's all it is, you guys. I try to be because the last thing I'm gonna say is this: I do not lie. I try to call myself out before it ever gets to that because you got too much damn explaining to do once you lie. I'm gonna tell you that. Hell with lying. Don't even do it. Even if people don't like you, just tell the truth because after a while they're gonna be able to pull the wool over. They're gonna be able to pull the veil off and see if you're real or not. And it's just so much easier to be real. And again, ain't like they can whoop your ass. What you gonna do? Jump through the phone? So just say what you gotta say and be who you gotta be. But again, you guys go out, ask for Big Drip Hard Punch by name. Also, when you do get it and if you do taste it, I know you guys are gonna be like, damn, he was right. It is actually good because I brought you a quality drink. And instead of me spending money on a celebrity, I give it back to the customers with the Show Your talent search. Anybody can give a rapper some money or whatever like that. But the reason why I'm doing things like this with the profits is because it comes right back to the consumer. Think about it. Don't nobody do nothing like that. I'm hosting it, pushing it, and this way, give the money right back to the people that actually care and that actually buy the product. That's what I like to do. Next thing we're gonna do is a Willy Wonka situation to really make y'all turn up. Oh my God, we need that big drip. But somebody's actually gonna win something. And with that being said, I know I can be long-winded. Let me see if I got some comments here. Because I'm about to get up out of here, guys. I got some pooling to do for the show in the morning. What we got? Goblin, Gary, okay, the Big Drip Fairy. What we got? And here you go again. Like it's just always somebody, but okay. Your artist name is Goblin Gary. Okay, now we get you up out of here. Boom, let's get you up out of here. And I'm glad we're getting these idiots out of here now, this way that they're not part of my show tomorrow. So we're going to get all of these people that's playing up out of here now. And notice how I'm not mad and how they got to go. Jack says, racist, LOL. They ain't holding anyone back, okay? What else? Marielle says, Eric, how the hell? Yo, who the hell Mary? Mary, get up out of here with all that. You spelled it wrong anyway. Demonetized says, is it in Maryland, Bugatti? Yes, it is in Maryland. If you ask for it, it'll be in Maryland. All you got to do is go in a liquor store, and guess what? Yo, y'all got that big drip? Oh my God, we don't. Yo, Bugatti, can you get that big drip down in Maryland? Man, listen, Maryland ain't but a couple of hours. I sent my distributor right over there. We got it worldwide. Wherever you want it, you can get it. But all I need you guys to do is go ask for it. That's all it is. You ain't got to spend no money. Hey, y'all got that big drip? That's all I need you to do. What else y'all got for me up in these comments before I get up out of here? Jack Barron says, come on, cream people always got it. Okay. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. We got another drink called cream. No, y'all want to talk about that real quick? No, I ain't doing that. Demonetized says the RTDIED. All right, what else y'all got? Let me see. Hi, Bugatti. What's up, Demonetized? Okay, yeah, so all I need you guys to do, oh my God, y'all was really, they was really trolling up in here. Illegal. It all is, but I got you, bro. Illegal. There's no such, you can't sell alcohol in a liquor store illegal. That's what I'm saying. When people try to say little stupid snide remarks, I don't let you get away with that. I'm that person that'll walk up the block behind you like, yo, let me ask you a question. What you just said? Because I could fight. That's what I'm saying. I could fight. So I ask questions like that to people that don't know what the hell they're talking about. Illegal. You're going in a liquor store asking for liquor and it's illegal. Can you please make yourself make sense with that? Because now the whole congregation wants to know what you're talking about. Jack Barron, we're waiting for you. You said, illegal. It all is LOL, but I got you, bro. So Jack Barron, we're waiting for you in the comments because you got to make some sense of that nonsense that you said. Thank you. It's called Big Drip. Sancho says so real. I got one right now. No, you don't. Oil up. Y'all really tripping up in butt parade Diddy for wood chipper. Oh yeah, I'd love to get you up out of here. So we gonna get a whole bunch of people up out of here. Okay, you win. What else we got? Mario, talk about your experiences. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. The people that really gave comments today, I really appreciate you guys. Y'all already know it's love is love. It's hot as hell up in here. I got this promo sweatshirt on purpose, of course, so y'all can see what's going on. About to cut the fan on. I got to get back to pooling to be ready for the show in the morning. Shout out to all of the cheap people that don't like giving out tips, don't like super chatting. We still got love for y'all. Everybody that lost their way today, trying to be slick and lost their memberships and stuff. I feel for you, but I'm thankful that we got rid of you for now, so that we don't have to deal with you in the morning when we're dealing with the show. What else we got? We got any late breaking information that you guys might be interested in? We are legal now in New York City with Big Drip. You guys can go and get it any store that you want to. It is available in New York. That's one thing. But in other states, it's coming. It's coming. I don't want to lie to tell you guys to go look for it and it's not there. But like I did tell you, the same way I asked you guys to do that likes, when you do likes and it makes more people come over, if you start going to a store and asking for something, what you think the owner gonna do? Think about it. You keep on asking for Coca-Cola, you don't think he's gonna go buy it to supply the demand? So that's what I need y'all to do. The same way everybody else got their influencers and they got their great following. That's what I need you guys to do. Go out, ask for Big Drip by name. I guarantee you, by the second time you ask for it, it's gonna be in that store if it's not in there the first time. And not only that, you're gonna be benefiting somebody that benefits you right back. And y'all gonna see it with the love, the free promos, and everything that we do. And with that being said, you guys, this has been the Spotlight. We call this the Spotlight. We're gonna be doing this probably once a week, just so I can make sure I'm staying on my toes on the daytime show. And I see what you guys are asking for. You guys want some interviews. I like that because I get to keep some of that content and we get to really go in depth, probably make some clips and reels and stuff like that. So the next thing that we'll probably do, I'll reach out to Gene and we'll do a trade off on interviews. I'll interview him and then he'll interview me. And not only that, with the maraschino cherry on top, I'll let you guys send me in some questions. I want real questions though. Don't be asking no crazy Diddy stuff or nothing like that. Let's ask the questions that other people didn't ask. Even if it is about Diddy. I would ask questions like stuff that's like little small stuff like, yo, how was he when he was like, when he was in the crib, or like, what was it like being around him when it was just you guys, did he ever, break down in front of you or tell you like any personal story, stuff like that is what I would ask Gene. That's what I want to know. Also like stuff about Black Rob. Do you know anything about the publishing? Anything about the other artists that's beefing about them not getting their money? I don't want to ask incriminating things because that would probably incriminate somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But I will ask certain questions. You get what I'm saying with that. But yeah, I think that was a great idea right there, and we're going to run with that. And that's why I think we need to keep on doing the spotlight, because it's great to give the people what they want. Instead of me trying to go around shooting in the dark, tell me what you want, and we're going to do that. So yes, more interviews. I think I'm going to try to interview some cool politicians. I was trying to get this Queens politician. She's an Italian lady. She's mad cool. She's got like all gray hair. You guys probably know. I think her name is like Napolitano or something like that. And I was that close to getting her interview. So I'm working on that. I almost had Curtis Sliwa, but he didn't run for mayor. He's not running. But if he was going to run, I could have got him. So people like that. Try to get you guys some celebrity interviews as well. I might be able to get some. Let me see if I can get a DJ Paul, 3-6 Mafia. I'll see if I can ask him if we can do that, maybe like just 15 minutes. Let me see what I can work on. Let me try to get some interviews for you guys. But you want to get interviews? Let me work on it. But y'all going to have to give me some questions, because that's what's dope about it. I'm not going to just come to you guys for the comments like I do in the daytime and just read off of it like that. That's how we're going to make it hot. That's how we're going to make the spotlight hot. When I do an interview, it's going to be 90% of y'all questions that we edit together. So I'm going to be like, all right, we're going to ask this question to this person. And you guys are going to send me in these cool questions. That's what we're going to do when it comes down to the interviews. All right, cool politicians. We're everywhere, New York, everywhere. Got it, bro. Jack says, okay. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. Hi, I'm a New York YouTuber. Can you give me some advice? Go hard and work hard, and don't let nobody stop you. If you're a YouTuber and you're really serious about this, the first thing you need to do is start YouTubing. Start doing it, right? And then what you want to do is you want to go into your back office. Don't pay attention to nothing else anybody's telling you. You read what the damn website is about. This is the problem that a lot of people have. Instead of us reading what the website is about, we go there and do what we want. And then we wonder why we're not getting no results. The reason why I'm good at YouTube is because I paid attention and I went to school for it. I paid attention before. I had a lot of ups and downs, but I know the algorithm now, and I pay attention to the analytic area, because when you do a live, it'll actually tell you when your people come on. So I'm like, wait a minute, damn, my people come on at 6 o'clock in the morning. I got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and give them what they want. So my audience just happened to come on at 6 o'clock in the morning. So there is a grid. It starts from dark to light, and it has hours. It's got days. You go in your analytics. It's like Monday through Sunday. And then it has the grid. And it's like purple. Funny that it's purple, right? And then it gets darker to lighter, but only in the areas of where your audience is at. So like I said, my audience is coming on at 6 o'clock a lot. So that's where it was darker gray. And by 12 o'clock, it would fade. And then I started seeing it was getting darker again at 6 o'clock. So that was telling me that maybe that's the people that's coming home. You got to pay attention to everything that YouTube is showing you, and don't do like stuff that everybody else is doing. Believe it or not, you can go outside and take a picture or take a video of a pigeon or of a bird. And if you put that up the right way with the right type of wording, pigeon, hashtag, whatever, and you wait. Don't just put it up public. You have to put it up to schedule. You put it on schedule if it's a video. This way you're giving YouTube the time to find people and to find the right place to put that video. So you want to give yourself up to like 24 hours to let YouTube do that. And then once it puts you in, it'll start automatically putting you in areas where people are going to start watching your video, and you got the better chance of getting a following by that. It's just like birthing a baby. It's just like making a cake. You got to pay attention to it, and it's nothing is free. It's like anything. You got to work for it, but once you get it down, you're going to get comfortable with it and you'll be better at it. I was terrible when I started the bottom line. I'm running around doing all types of stuff. I used to be so nervous in the morning before the camera come on. I used to be like, oh God. I used to be wild nervous, but with repetition, you get better. So that's all I'm gonna say to you guys. I'm not gonna keep you guys all day. I appreciate the fact that you guys actually came here for the spotlight. Don't care about how many people came or whatever like that. My bottom line is to communicate with you guys and get us on the better wavelength so you can have a better understanding of me and I can have an understanding of what you guys want from me. And now that I know that, let me get back to work. I got some pooling to do. I don't just start at 3 in the morning, because if I can cheat now and pull some stuff, I can stack the deck. And then by 3 o'clock, I might be getting rid of certain things because they may be updates on certain news that I saw today. So I'm like, oh, that's old stuff. They did something since then. Boom. So I might knock that out and put that up in that slot to make sure that we're up to date. So I'm hourly up in here. I'm serious about this. I can't imagine the one day that I don't do the bottom line. I'll probably go crazy. I say to myself, you know what? I'm gonna miss it today. But then I say, why miss it when you up anyway? Think about it and think about stuff like that yourself. Why not put that extra nail in or put that extra work in if it's gonna make your situation better? You already up doing it anyway. You know, I learned from a very important, smart person that says it takes the same amount of energy to quit that it does to keep on moving forward. So don't even quit. You might as well keep moving forward, because guess what? You might be one more chip at the wall to get to the diamond and you turn around and quit. Nah, keep on cracking, y'all. Keep on cracking. And if you don't get through, hell with it. At least you tried. And the whole damn mission, you was knocking them out as you was doing it. It's your boy Boogottinyc, and like I always tell you, y'all could have went anywhere. But the fact of the matter that y'all came to the spotlight where I don't got to wear that damn suit and I can sit on this high chair, I appreciate you. So till tomorrow, 6 o'clock in the morning, y'all already know what it is. Get 'em!